heating up, Pish, on the interwebs about the Magic. Well, now do they bring in someone because their two best guys are down and they want to just keep the ship above water? So is now that they make that trade? And there have been a couple trade speculations out there. One has been for De'Aaron Fox, and this one is from the Orlando Magic HQ, our buddies over there, that Magics are the favorites to acquire De'Aaron Fox in a potential trade. These are trade rumors. And then there's more out there, Pish, with a Lamelo Ball trade. And to that, Jonathan Gill wrote, "No way in hell." What say you, Pish, on these trade rumors? Are you in for the Magic landing a huge caliber guy like this, or just making any type of move right now? Maybe it's not these flashy ones that we see in the headlines. Anything else for you right now?
You know, I hate these most of the time, to be honest. And, you know, I don't want to like this one, but the idea of getting De'Aaron Fox on this team,
it's not bad, right?
I can't not have a semi thinking about it, right? I mean, it would be pretty awesome, right? Like, De'Aaron Fox is a great player, and he fills a role on our team that we need. It might mean somebody else's role has to change, but you don't turn down getting a De'Aaron Fox. He can fill it up, man. He can fill it. He can create his own shot. He can do things. He would be a good, regardless of injuries, he would be a good ad for us. And I saw people in this, I believe the comments of this particular post, and there was one person that was like, "Oh, you know, we're sitting third in the Eastern Conference. Why do we need to think about making a trade?" And you know, I appreciate that mindset. And in years past, I would understand that, but it's time to make that jump, right? That's where you need to go out. You need to, okay, yeah, we're third in the Eastern Conference, but that's still a second round out if you break it down, right? And that's, while that's good and a good steady improvement for our team, if we could make it to the second round this year, I think we'd consider that great, good step in the right direction. But if you ever want to hit that finals run, right, then you're going to need a player like De'Aaron Fox in the clutch in big time games. You've already seen that this man can be clutch, right? And he can handle the ball like a son of a bitch, and he shoots a three. He does a lot of the shit we need. So it's like, why wouldn't you want a guy like that on the team? And look, I know you don't like LaMelo Ball, and there are parts of his game that I don't care for, but he's a very talented player as well. And I understand why he'd be in the conversation, because he plays for a team that's kind of shit right now, maybe needs to rebuild, figure some shit out. I don't think that's a good move for the Hornets. I think they need to stay packed with their two good players and build around them. But regardless, it is nice to at least finally see one of these that I don't go, "Oh, that's stupid. Why the hell would we bring in Trae Young? That's dumb. Don't do that." But I mean, even Trae Young, honestly, at this point, he fills that need of a role that we need. So it's like, at least want something that we need, right? Like, don't want things that we don't need. So I'm okay with it. I understand people are going to talk about it, especially now that we're down a major scorer, and now we're down two major scorers.
Yeah.
Who's going to be filling it up? Who's going to be getting at least 20 points a game every night? You know, Suggs looked good the other night, but is he going to be able to produce at that level all the time? I don't know. And frankly, I worry about him, because if he's going to score that much, his oblique's on the line. So we got to watch out for this.
Yeah, you can't be the leading scorer on the Magic. You're fucked.
And if you're, and well, side note, if you are in the medical room for the Orlando Magic, some oblique stretches have taken place in the past week, I bet you. And I bet they're going to be working on that, because if another oblique goes down before the season's over, somebody's going to get investigated. Someone's going to be investigated.
Yeah.
Yeah, there would be a problem, because it would be that weird if a third person had an oblique issue. So watch out, Steph.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm for this. Do you see any of these you like more than the other ones? Obviously, I know you don't like Ball.
Dude. Yeah, if we're pipe dreaming this right now, I love De'Aaron Fox, man. That guy, he's got moxie, man. He fits in with the identity of this team. You know who doesn't? LaMelo fucking Ball. Not at all. That guy is a prima donna. He's a star. He wants to just be a star. I don't think he could be a part of this team that is so humble and just every guy for each other, genuinely.
Team-orientated. Yeah, he's not. You're right.
Yeah, I just don't think he's in that mold. I've heard people float Zach LaVine now. I mean, because the Bulls are in sell mode. Yeah, thumbs down from Pich. This is my pipe dream. This is my pipe dream right now. Give the Bulls back their 2 first-round picks and give us Vooch for another few years, dude. We know he can carry the offensive load. We need a big man down there. It'll be awesome. We'll get Vooch back, dude, plus Franz Wagner. We just netted Franz Wagner. That's all. No. Okay, he doesn't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like. I'm not going to tell Goga you said this, but if he gets wind of it, he's probably going to be like a little pissed.
That's true. We're going to give Goga his flowers in a moment, so I mean no disrespect, Goga. But honestly, I don't think any of this stuff is happening. I don't think, even where we are, this team is so tight. That's a wonderful thing. But on the flip side of that, on the flip side of a team being so bonded and so cool with each other, is the fact that it's really tough to make midseason moves, because you could be playing with fire with that in the way that guys will react. You don't want to break up camaraderie that's working and grooving midseason. I don't know what that would do, and I don't think the front office is really going to do it, especially not now. It's too early. Like you said, it's not really that championship run time, especially when your 2 best guys go down with an oblique. This isn't the type of front office that's going to make a knee-jerk reaction move and get someone now when our value and our leverage is lowest.
I agree. I don't think they're actually going to do anything, but you can't tell me that if De'Aaron Fox is at all being shopped, the Magic aren't going to at least make a call.
That's the other thing. I don't think he's being shopped. I don't believe that shit. The Sacramento Kings don't want to be bad. That owner doesn't want to be bad.
No, that's true.
De'Aaron Fox is the face of their franchise. They're not freaking giving him up unless you give a pelf of goods. This is like a Donovan Mitchell type trade. Like, you're going to give 3 or 4 first-round picks. And Mikal Bridges got 4 first-round picks. So, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Not now.
Yeah, I think the price would be too high, especially in the mid-season, especially when you've made, by signing some people to stupid contracts, you made some players untradeable that would have to be part of a deal.
Well, yeah, maybe that's just going to be salary match in the future. Not naming names. All right. Pich, on the other side of this.
We didn't name names. I said 3 letters. I don't know. Did you like that clip? Well, it's part of a larger podcast that we do that you can see by going to our page, and go ahead and subscribe while you're there.